Hello! Season 14 is here, and a big part of the scoreboard are the new presidential skins. As usual, there's a skin for each type of armor, and power armor plus 3 weapon skins. I was a bit surprised by how they actually look, and I think you will be too, because the pictures on the scoreboard can't show you all the detail. Number 1 on the list are the power armor skins. In the video for the Season 13 skins, I mentioned a couple of drawbacks about the golden skins. I doubt that Bethesda saw my video, but the Season 14 skins are pretty much what I mentioned as an idea for the golden skins. The first drawback was that the golden skins had a lot of visible wear and tear. I felt that undermined the point of a golden skin. It's the opposite for the Season 14 skins. They're clean. If you look really carefully, you'll see some signs of use like oil sponges. But overall the skins look well maintained, like you might expect from the Secret Service. The second point I made about the Season 13 skins is that they didn't have any detailing, but again the opposite is true for the presidential skins. The detailing just looks great. The small touches almost everywhere highlighting the individual parts of the armor. Little things like the bolts and bordering give a nice contrast to the more muted base color. All the detailing and the way the light plays off the matte base color really gives the armor a 3-dimensional look that you wouldn't get with just a color scheme. It just makes the armor look classy, and I can see it becoming a favorite for a lot of people. When I saw the pictures on the scoreboard, I expected them to be a low light for the season, but the opposite is true. So far I've only unlocked 3 of the skins, but you can see what the artists were going for. The T-65 should be very interesting, because that's the Secret Service power armor, so I expect that the shape of the armor will go very well with the presidential skin. You can see which one she prefers. Overall, the presidential power armor skins are a highlight for the Season 14 scoreboard. For normal armor, you get the Alaskan winter skin. I'm wearing the Covert Ops Scout armor here, and you can see that they went for a winter camouflage pattern.
Have you met my friend Bruno yet?
It's a nice mix of whites and greys that gives a color contrast to the normal forest camouflage color pattern. I've come across quite a few people looking for the ghillie suit attire and other military looks, so this should give those players a good option. Last season you got the stealth suit forest camouflage skin, and this season's Alaskan winter look gives a similar option for all other normal armor types. There's also an Under Armour skin that you can unlock further up the scoreboard that should complement this look. There's 3 weapon skins for this season. The light machine gun and the 50 caliber gets a much needed love, and for Fallout First users, you can also get a Tesla rifle skin. The skins use a gunmetal grey base color, but it's clean and without the wear and tear of the default look. That gives it a nice military look, which is pretty appropriate for machine guns. There's also some nifty detailing like the eagles and stars stamped on the stock and the magazines. They both have a stripe on top with the US flag colors. It doesn't show up much in third person, but it's very visible when you play in first person. Both machine guns have been sorely lacking in skin options, so it's very nice to see them get something from the scoreboard. From the look of it, the Tesla rifle will follow a similar approach. It should be a nice option for Fallout First users. The last level in the scoreboard has an astronaut-inspired power armor skin. It's a nice little bonus for completing the board. It sounds crazy, but I'm sure I've seen someone playing with it on day 1 already. The scoreboard also comes with a unique modification for one-handed blunt weapons and the revolutionary sword. The Ceremonial Mace seems to be inspired by the mace of the US House of Representatives. It doesn't look the same, but you can see where they got the idea from. It's also technically not a skin, it seems to fit into a new modification slot. It's not explained what the slot is for, but I'm guessing it's the hidden slot used by cursed properties. One thing to keep in mind is that you can't take off the Ceremonial Mace modification, and the weapon can't be sold or dropped once it's modified. So it might be a good idea to avoid modifying your best weapons, unless you're really sure you want them to look like this. Aside from that little caveat, the weapon will keep whatever properties it had before, including its damage and speed. Just like with the microphone skin in the Season 13 scoreboard, I wish that the devs had added a sound effect or sound bite to give it some unique flavor. Obviously you can't have the line from South Park because of copyright reasons, but some unique quip would be amazing. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified when new videos come out. See you soon.